The One Casino and Resort also hosting a hiring event. It picks back up tomorrow from noon until 4 at the Liberation Church on Midlothian Turnpike. Now keep in mind the casino itself is not hiring. It hasn't been approved yet, but employers from multiple industries will be on site. We've posted more information on NBC12.com.
Well, for a while now, law enforcement agencies have been increasing efforts to build trust between officers and the community. This is especially true for the Richmond Police Department following a year of social unrest. RPD just added 19 additional members to its ranks. And in this week's Building a Better RVA, I sit down with two of them to hear what drives them to protect and serve. For Parker Davis, a Richmond native who now proudly wears this badge.
How does it feel to protect and serve in the place you grew up?
Oh, it's amazing.
And Luke Hunsaker, who's also no stranger to the community, growing up close by in Hanover.
I met a handful of Richmond police officers throughout my time. They really put it on my heart that this would be a good thing to do.
Joining the ranks at the Richmond Police Department is more than a job. It's a calling. And make no mistake about it, these two award-winning officers don't take that lightly.
What does it mean to you when you see that badge?
When I see this badge, it reinforces the kind of man that I want to be and the kind of man that I'm called to be. This job is literally a job where at any moment could be your last, and we're willing to lay our life down for the people.
You have to be a team. The training we receive, you'll realize that you can't do this job just by yourself.
As the world watched protests, sometimes violent, erupting here at home and around the nation last year after the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and others who've died at the hands of police, Davis and Hunsaker watched too. They saw the anger, pain, and frustration felt by many over racial injustice and police brutality, tensions and mistrust rising between the public and police. Tense times, only fueling them to forge ahead and create change.
But even pressed on my heart more that this is what I wanted to do, and this is what I was going to do. It's like the quote, you know, one bad apple ruins the whole bunch. But what I would want people to know is the majority of police officers, especially here in the city of Richmond, we care about the civilians, we care about our community.
Now understand what people are feeling towards law enforcement, whether that be good or bad. I understand, but what I want them to know is that we are dedicated to them.
There you go. 1, 2, 3!
After months of basic training, friends and family filled every seat of the swearing-in ceremony for Hunsaker and Davis's graduating class. Davis receiving honors for exemplary leadership, Hunsaker for academic excellence, both making history in their families as police officers.
Oh, I know they're proud. I know they're extremely proud of me. They saw me come a long way. I always tell people that my grandfather owned the first black carpentry business in the city of Richmond. So for me to kind of follow those footsteps and leave my footprint in Richmond is awesome. I can't describe it.
Davis creating a legacy like his grandfather, as Hunsaker, who comes from a large family with military veterans, starts one of his own.
I'm honored to do this job, and I want the community and the city to know that they are in good hands, especially with the 123rd hitting the streets.
Officers Parker Davis and Luke Hunsaker, proud new members of RPD, ready to serve. And during their interview, both officers told me how much they value community engagement. So don't be shy if you see them in your neighborhood or at a local event near you. In the meantime, if you know a person or organization that's working to improve the community but could use a little extra support, just shoot me an email at buildingrva@nbc12.com.
Still ahead on